Hello everybody, my name is SKULLkid, and welcome to the first official video of 2020 in late April. So if you're wondering where I've been, this has by far been the craziest year of my life so far. With the state of the world right now and university, it's been a wild ride. Now I know I've been gone for a while, and I've got lots of things to address and thoughts I want to share with you guys since the last time I made a video. So later on in the video I'm probably gonna go off rambling about all those things, but for now let's just quickly get to the important bits. What are my plans for the channel in the coming months? So first of all, I'm back to making YouTube content. University is done now, and I'm probably going to be doing this YouTube thing full time for the next 4 months. Honestly, I'm super excited to be back because I have all these video ideas that have been piling up in my head as I was too busy to be doing YouTube, so I'm super excited. We're gonna go full blast now at finally realizing these ideas. It's gonna be exciting. I am so looking forward to it. Now you might be wondering, what exactly are we doing this summer? And this starts immediately, effectively. You've been missing the SKULLkid gaming live streams. Well, here they are. So first things first, today, right after this video at 11 AM Pacific time, I'm doing a 2-hour Animal Crossing live stream just to catch up with you guys, get talking. Of course, there's been lots of stuff going on right now with me, with the world in general, probably with you guys. I'm sure you guys have lots to share of what good things you've been doing, what kind of situation you're in. Feel free to come and chat. That's the whole point. We're gonna be doing a chill Animal Crossing live stream, so come hang out, come chat, catch up, and I'll show you the town I have so far. We'll be working on it. It's gonna be a chill time, just meant to talk, right? That's why it's Animal Crossing, super chill. And maybe I'll even stop by people's towns, who knows? But speaking of live streams, we're going to be doing a lot more live streams this summer. Every other Friday at 10 or 11 AM Pacific time, I'm going to be doing a live stream. So that includes this Friday, May 1st, and then it'll be every 2 weeks from there. So this week, there's a live stream Thursday and Friday. That's pretty exceptional, but do expect Friday live streams every 2 weeks after that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of live streams this summer, so feel free to give me game suggestions. We don't want to be running out of ideas here, but so far what I've got planned is doing some Animal Crossing streams, playing your Super Mario Maker 2 levels, some indie game live streams. I was gonna do this last year, but didn't have time, and I'm hoping I can do it this year. Just full day indie game live streams. Where we play multiple indie games, probably indie games that we started on Indie Showcase, and then we can just continue them. It'll be pretty epic. I really hope we can do some of those. That'll be fun. For those of you who follow my streams, you know I've been just using the Elgato software, and for those fancier full day streams, I'm trying to get Streamlabs OBS working for that. I'm gonna be working on that in the next couple of weeks. But that should be really exciting, really fun. It's always just been a really fun time doing streams for you guys since I started doing them a little more this year, and so I plan to continue that way into the summer, and I definitely hope to see you around, because they're just a blast to do. Now, enough about live streams. Even though they're so great, you're probably wondering what I'm gonna be doing for videos. And the good news is, I'm still making videos. There's going to be a new video every Saturday at 10 AM Pacific time. In the past, I've tried to ramp up the amount of videos I did during the summer, except this year, I'm gonna focus more on quality than quantity, so we're gonna keep it to 1 video a week. But there is going to be a live stream, so that's cool too. But I'm just hoping to have lots of discussion videos and special projects I'm working on. All those cool video ideas that have been in the back of my mind. The ones that take more time to do, so yeah. Since I'm doing this YouTube thing almost full time, I'm gonna dedicate a lot more to making some really high quality videos. Of course, these more fancy videos do take time to make, so I still plan to be doing some fun gameplay videos, some let's plays in between. So of course this new video schedule starts this Saturday, and this Saturday particularly is a video that was very requested, so I think you guys are gonna like it a lot, so I hope you check it out. Of course, I've always got grander plans for YouTube. There's lots of cool stuff under wraps too. The Discord server is also finally coming soon, but I'm gonna keep that info for a separate video. That shouldn't be too long from now. I know that's been heavily requested. So there's definitely a lot of cool stuff on the horizon. I hope you're looking forward to it, and I hope you choose to stick around for all that cool stuff I'm planning. I'm super passionate about what I've got planned, and I just hope to see you around for that. Now, it's a little hard for me to plan this whole kind of 4 months of YouTube all at once, of course, so I'm sure there's gonna be some occasional changes in the future, and of course maybe new cool things will get added in later, but at least that's pretty much the goal for the next 4 months. So of course Twitter is always a good place for those types of little daily updates, and it's also a great place for me to get your feedback, so I can make these videos more for you guys. So if you're not already following me on Twitter, please don't hesitate. I'll put the links down in the description, and of course you can see it on screen right here at SKULLkid. So I think that pretty much covers it for the YouTube bit. So now we're gonna get a little bit more in the rambly bit of the video. It's more of a life update of what's been going on in these past months. There's been so much happening, and so of course I tried to split this off for those of you who just really wanted the info. But obviously the state of the world right now is pretty crazy, and so we gotta talk about that. So of course an important factor of why this year's been so crazy is that this has been my first year at university, and of course there's been a lot of adjustments and things happening, and it's been pretty intense, but nevertheless I think it's pretty obvious that everything just became a little more complicated with the state of the world this year. Of course, with this global pandemic that I don't think we're allowed to talk about on YouTube just yet, things have been a little surreal and things have changed really quickly. Like, literally, as for most parts of the world, you know, pretty much everything is shut down. Only things that are essential are open, which is pretty crazy. I mean, this is the first time in my life that I've really witnessed some, like, global event that really, like, mobilizes the whole world all at once, that affects the whole world, and, well, that's a little surreal to think about. But also, of course, this has affected our day-to-day lives for pretty much everyone. I'm sure it's affected your lives in many ways, and for me, of course, being at university, that meant that pretty much from one day to the next, classes transitioned online. I don't know how this thing has been treated in other countries necessarily, and I know, for example, just regular high schools and regular schools, not university or college, they, like, took a break for a while, pretty much, and now they've restarted in some way, shape, or form online. But for university, they didn't really stop. It's kind of like, oh hey, you go home and the next morning they're like, yes, please stay home, we're gonna figure something out. So literally there's been so much scrambling from everyone's part, it just became really crazy. If I didn't have much time before to do things because courses were really intense and demanding, it just became on a whole different level. So that was super demanding. One key aspect is that since no one had ever done this before, I think a lot of teachers really underestimated the amount of time that the new equivalent tasks that they would give out really took compared to how traditional classes worked. And of course, exams were really crazy because these were like new exams done from home. This was literally uncharted territory for everyone. So it's been really tough. I think overall it's probably not been in students' favors, this whole pandemic. But like, even before the pandemic, right? It was already like a crazy year because things are just really intense, courses are intense, everything goes by pretty quickly, and it's been a year of adjustments, and even more so. with the global state of affairs. So pretty much that is why I was gone. That is why I took a break from YouTube. If you've been following me on Twitter, I had explained it at the time. So I really had to just focus on studying and try to do my best, and I believe that's what I did. I hope everything will be in my favor, because of course these times have made things difficult for everyone, I think. Nonetheless, I hope you're sticking in there during these times, and I'm just looking forward to, like, I feel like this thing is it's not behind us collectively, but the hard part for me is pretty much gone. Doing YouTube, just stuck at home, is what I usually do in the summer anyway, and, well, I guess now I'm just forced to do it, so, yay. It's not a huge issue. But I hope you're sticking in there, and yeah, I'm just excited. I'm gonna be doing some YouTube stuff, and that's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna maybe help you through tough times if you're having a difficult time right now. Overall, with all this combined though, this has been the longest YouTube break I've taken since the beginning of this channel, and really that was like the first time I really got to experience kind of what it feels like living without doing YouTube, because I was gone for so long, it just became completely absent from my mind for a while. Of course I had to deal with other things, but like, before I've taken breaks, but I was still continuously thinking of like, oh, what will I do when I get back? What ideas can I do? So this was like the first time that I was just, I don't know, like just focusing on like work and like coming back home and like, yeah, maybe play an hour of video games if you're lucky and nothing else. Definitely, it was weird, I guess, and of course it gives you time to reflect and think about like how you're dealing this with YouTube. At times it was like very relieving knowing that there isn't like that extra weight, right? Like when you're usually doing courses or something, some other main thing in your life, and you come back home and you still have like this whole big hobby on the side like YouTube that's very intensive in a sense. You know, it's really demanding, so not having that was very interesting, very relaxing, but at the same time, so after a couple days though, you feel like you lose this sense of purpose, or like, I don't know, it just gets mundane or repetitive. So I realized like, yeah, it was the first time I really got to reflect on how it feels to not do YouTube, and even though it had like its positive sides, ultimately it just feels more rewarding being able to create stuff and feel like there's a purpose here. So I think that was a really nice reflection, and ultimately I just said, hey, well yeah, YouTube is still what I want to do, it's still what I love, and now I'm just excited more than ever to be doing this. Okay, so I'm sure I rambled on long enough. In short, what you gotta remember from this video is that it's been a crazy past couple of months for me doing university, and of course for all of us currently in the global situation that we're in, but I'm really excited to be back to doing YouTube videos. I hope you're looking forward to sticking around for the ride. I've got lots of cool stuff planned for the summer, there's many more great things to come, and I believe it's gonna be a really fun time. And, of course, I just wanted to thank you guys, all of you guys who have stuck around all this time. Your support always means the world to me. It's what keeps me going, making all these creative and fun videos, and I hope I can make some fun or entertaining stuff that you guys feel is worth watching. Anyways, as always, I'm probably forgetting some stuff to say like on every update I do, so I don't know, I guess follow me on Twitter for whatever I may have missed. Generally though, that's just a great place to go for little small daily updates. Oh, and by the way, I've been really trying to revamp what I do on social media this year to try to make things more interesting, because last year on Instagram, for example, I was just doing thumbnails of the videos telling people, hey, they're out. That was pretty boring. So this year I'm trying to do more interesting stuff. So really Instagram is going to focus more on pictures of gaming collectibles, and I'm going to be doing like more video clips, like highlight reels of the videos that come out instead of just like their thumbnails, and finally some behind the scenes stuff of how I work to do these videos and whatever I'm doing in life from day to day. And as always, I'm trying to use Twitter to get the most possible feedback I can get from you guys. If you've been subscribed for a while, please go check out the Twitter. As I said in my New Year's video this year, I wanted to bring the community together in 2020 and become less dependent on YouTube, and so having the most possible people who are on this channel follow me on social media is just one step to be able to stay strong in these uncertain times, whether it's YouTube instability or global instability right now, just to not lose contact, you know? Anyways, I've talked enough, but thanks for taking the time to listen. It's just stuff I had on my mind, and I hope you're looking forward to the new YouTube stuff that I shared earlier in the video. Quick recap here, new videos every Saturday at 10 AM Pacific time, as well as bi-weekly live streams on Fridays at 10 or 11 AM, depending on how I feel or whatever. And last but not least, today, Thursday, at 11 AM, I'm going to be exceptionally streaming Animal Crossing for 2 hours to catch up with you guys and maybe even visit your towns, so I hope to see you there. It should be exciting. Just a nice little chat, nice little catch up. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you're looking forward to the upcoming summer video plans. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And usually I used to say to share the video with your friends, but I guess I've always been a little old school, cause apparently now it's all about hitting that bell. But seriously, it does really help out, especially if you want to know when I'm live streaming, so yeah, hit that bell I guess. But with that said, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.